Greg Larnerd here, ESPN Chattanooga. We're off to East Ridge High School to do a little Off the Diamond segment. Let's get it moving. All right, we're here at East Ridge High School talking with the baseball team. Lathan Huff is our guest. What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good. We're out here. We're going to take some ground balls at short. My man Lathan was an outfielder that's now converted into the infield because he's a team player. He's also a senior as well, so just trying to do anything to help his team win this season. We're going to take a couple of ground balls. We're going to talk about his game on the field as well as off the field. You ready to take some GBs?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to let you go first.
All right.
All right, Coach. See what it looks like. All right, so as an outfielder converted into the infield now, what has been the biggest challenge for you as a player?
Honestly, just you have a lot more time in the outfield to judge the ball and see where it's coming. And I would say that being in the infield, you have less time to react, and it's been kind of hard to adjust to making quicker decisions.
Yeah, I'm with you. As I was always an infielder, I'd never stepped foot in the outfield. How long have you been? Had you played a lot of infield or any infield really, like growing up, or was it mostly just outfield?
I played some third base in Little League, but other than that, I've been an outfielder. Playing left and center field.
So what's been the biggest challenge for you in terms of getting used to judging a ground ball? I know you said the reaction time's a little bit different, but what about like your footwork and approaching a ground ball? I know that's got to be really tough in terms of going from here to, okay, now I got to adjust to, get different angles, things like that. What's that transition been like?
Well, I would say in the outfield, you know, I'm the last line of defense. So I usually in the outfield, if a ground ball is coming hard, I take a knee and just take it on me, take it on. But so like just kind of stand on my feet and stand in front of it. It's been different.
Instead of going down and trying to feel the ground ball like this to keep it in front, it's like, oh, I'm shortstop now. I got to get this and I got to get rid of it because I got to throw somebody out. It's not like, okay, that guy's just rounding first, and I just got to keep it in front of me, nice and easy, and I can just lob it back into the, the cutoff man, or whatever it may be. What is your favorite thing about just the game of baseball in general?
Well, I love the team feeling that you get from baseball.
Camaraderie.
The camaraderie.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah.
I knew that's what you were thinking.
Yeah. And honestly, I just love the sport. I love playing baseball.
When did you start playing the game of baseball?
I was about 10 years old, 9 or 10, in rec ball.
Okay, so like you just bypassed T-ball and said, I don't need T-ball. I'm gonna go right to kid pitch, and here we go.
Yeah, it was hard at first. I had to work really hard. I'm not the most athletic person. Had to work really hard for it, and I've gotten way better than I was. Is
there somebody in your life that sort of influenced you to kind of get into the game of baseball and kind of develop that love that you have for it?
I'd say my dad. He loves athletics. He loves sports, and he played baseball in high school, and I wanted to be like my dad.
Nice, nothing wrong with that. All right, let's take a couple more ground balls here. Let's see the setup, and I want to just talk about a couple of things here at short. Quick ground ball, as you see. He moved to that ball pretty quickly, got to it quick. I think one of the biggest things for a shortstop is just the prep steps of getting into it. 1, 2, and just attacking wherever it is. And you want to field that ball out in front, keep that good triangle. And obviously as an outfielder, that's got to be difficult because again, you're used to getting down, taking that ball off the chest. If you have to, pick it up, lob it back in. And now you have to kind of slow yourself down, get the footwork, the stutter steps, all that good stuff involved in it. Let's take another one. There it is. So do you think, what's your general approach to playing infield now? Like, are you somebody that likes to just from watching you take a couple ground balls, it seems like you really like to attack the ball. You're not waiting back. It's, hey, let me go get it, because that way, even if I bobble it, I'll have time to pick it up and throw the guy out. Is that your mindset, sort of?
Yeah, so I guess I kind of have like a be the hammer and not the nail kind of thing. If I let the ball come to me, it seems like there's a lot more that could happen. I could bad hops or things, and so I always just kind of like come at it, and even if I miss it, I can take it off the chest and pick it up and throw it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is it more difficult just getting used to fielding a ground ball at short, or has it been more difficult getting used to sort of maybe turning two and your play around the base and your communication? How's your communication with the second baseman too?
I would say our communication is pretty good. It's been kind of interesting trying to learn, because being out in the outfield, usually it's like throw it to second or hit your cut. The two main things you got to do.
Now
but
you have to worry about being the cutoff,
right,
or covering the base, or a double
and it's
cut.
like if it's there, you got to be here, and it's a, I don't know. There's a lot more that goes into it, a lot more situational, and so it's been kind of difficult to adjust to that.
Now, you are a big baseball fan, as you told me. Do you follow any team specifically?
I do. My favorite team is the Braves.
Now, is there any other? Oh, go ahead. You finish.
I don't watch a whole lot of baseball, but yeah.
I know you may not watch a lot of baseball, but is there anybody that, whether you were playing the outfield or now infield, that maybe to get ready to play the infield, is there anybody that you kind of like watched or like took some pointers from? Because again, learning the outfield to compare to the infield, that's a huge step.
I would say I tried to learn not necessarily how people do things, because no one's exactly the same. Everyone's going to have their own way of doing something. I would say the best thing that I've learned from pro athletes and stuff is just the work hard that they have developed to get what they are. I mean, even if they do it differently, they all have the same amount of drive and work hard. So
what have you done to get used to playing short? Is it just taking a ton of ground balls? Is it, you know, talking with other guys on the team or guys that you'd played with previously that have played this position? What's been your strategy to that?
Just
working hard. I know you're working hard at it, but how are you working hard at it? Like, is it taking ground balls? Is it talking to former teammates or something like that?
Yeah, so like when I come to practice, I come ready and in a mindset that I'm going to get better. I'm here to work and get better at it, and so like I don't goof around or anything. I take it serious, and I think about what I'm doing and execute.
Do you have any base superstitions? I know baseball is a big time superstition sport. Like I had to put my jersey on the same way. I couldn't step on the lines. I had to put my batting gloves on in a certain way and a certain routine before I got into the box. Is there anything that you have that's sort of unique to you?
Well, I'd say definitely can't step on the foul line.
No,
that's a big no. Don't cross the bats in the dugout.
Nope.
Can't do that either. I do kind of have a routine getting up to bat, but I'd say that's less superstition and just more of having the same routine. That's pretty much
What do you like to do to kind of get yourself ready to go, like in terms of like getting into a mindset of the game? Do you listen to music? Do you have to have a certain meal? Do you have some quiet time? Do you take a nap? Like what's the pregame for?
So usually the night before, I'll visualize making good plays over and over and over again. I'll visualize hitting the perfect ball, feeling the perfect ball, making the perfect throw. I'll visualize it. I also, before games, I always say a prayer just to play hard and to protect me, and
there you go.
So yeah.
Nice. All right, let's finish up with our triple play here. 3 quick questions. First thing that pops to your mind. You ready?
Go for it.
Okay, nacho cheese or Cool Ranch Doritos?
Nacho cheese.
There we go. Good. I was going to say, that's a good answer. Yeah. Double stuffed or single stuffed Oreos?
We're going to have to go double stuff on that one. I like it. I like it.
Describe Coach for us.
I think he's a really great guy, and he loves seeing kids get better.
That's awesome. Lathan Huff has been again our guest. Thanks so much for being here, man. Thanks for taking a couple ground balls with us.
Of course. Thank you.